Okay, good morning, everybody. Okay, my face cam is covering good old Luris here, but we've got the Timeless Creator Clash 2 happening right now, or in 2 minutes. Thank you to Honorog and Will for putting this tournament up. It's 16 streamers, content creators, people playing Timeless today. Let me see if I can get like a link to Anzid's tweet about the tournament. But Timeless is just like, I think, such a good tournament format, and then there's just like not weekly tournaments, like weekly challenges like there are on Magic Online, and it's just like so nice to get to do these events every once in a while. Definitely a special day. 16 players. We have 5 show and tells, 3 Winotas. I know Doom makes one of them. This is definitely like the oddball of the tournament. I haven't been watching, but maybe this Winota deck is just cracked and we're screwed. 2 Yawgmoth, which is kind of surprising. 1 Mono Black Vampires, 1 Azurius Kitten Control, which should be Displacer Kitten. 1 Jeskai Surveil, that's me. 1 Domain Zoo, 1 Belcher, 1 Jund. Pretty different from the last makeup, of course, with show and tell not even having been out back in the day. Let's see if... Okay, tournament's starting right now. Let's see if we have our opponent. Pull up their deck list again. 4 Traxa, 4 Shaman, 4 Orcish Bowmaster, 2 Gristlebrand, 4 Stifle in the main deck, gotta watch out for that, 3 Push, 3 Brainstorm, 3 Thoughtseize, 4 Show and Tell, 4 Sneak Attack. So no Omnisciences to worry about at least. We are on the draw here. I'm gonna go ahead and keep my 7. I don't think it's single elimination. Is there nothing better than Disenchant? Well, I mostly want to have this in the sideboard to deal with... You tell me, Wear Tear is not on this client. Wear Tear is not on the client, and I'm wanting to have a answer to specifically Chalice of the Void. This is the main card. I want this card to answer. So you tell me if there's something better. I looked. I couldn't find anything better. Thankfully, didn't get stifled. Fragment Reality. That's the... Isn't that card 1 mana, though? The card can't cost 1 mana. I'm gonna keep the land. I'm gonna crack the bubble down because of Bowmasters. Also, was maybe better to lead on the Thoughtbound Phantasm too. Not 100% sure. So we know that they have a sneak attack now. Wow, no Bowmaster. Lucky us. Cathar Commando. That's 3 mana to kill instead of 2. I feel like Disenchant's better. Could Spell Pierce this. Let's save the Spell Pierce for a show and tell. Maybe I should have fetched some player on Stifle. But I also be able to get a Surveil land at a turn. Alright, I'm gonna grab Fountain, make Luris a little bit more alive. Okay, so we'll keep that on top so that we can attack with our Thoughtbound Phantasm. And I'll graveyard this so that we have Delirium. Despite it helping me combo, I don't think we are really so in on comboing this game. They're just gonna be dead to me casting 1 spell. Am I qualified for budget deck? I might actually be in the budget deck. I might be the winner of the budget deck. I don't know. Maybe one of the Yawgmoth thing. I don't think anybody's actively going for it. You know what I mean? Okay, well, so we're going to game 2. Nice to win game 1. There's 1 4 Thoughtseize, Thought Distortion, Fatal Push, 2 Sudden Edict, and 2 Shieldred's Edicts, 2 Agent of Treachery, 3 Grafdigger's Cages, and 3 Berries and Borrowers. Okay, so let's go ahead and juke those Grafdigger's Cages. There's a lot of creatures over there too. see, 4 Bowmaster, 4 Shaman. Maybe I'll play 1 less Scolding, 1 less Plow. Test of Talents is also a lot worse against this build than the Omni Show decks because they're not like as all in. So maybe I'll go down to 2. Seems okay. Disenchant over Rip Apart because it's an instant. Yeah. I think the instant speed is something I care a lot about in my counterspell deck. As much as I have a soft spot for Rip Apart. Do swords and counterspells count as rares? I'm not sure. I know Brainstorms are rare. I'll let them tell us if we win the thing. We got game 1. We got game 1. Pretty fast. Got a pretty big thought-bound Phantasm. Nox with the 18 months. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. Welcome back. So my opponent has a bunch of Stifles in their deck, so despite having these Brainstorms, I'm going to go ahead and fetch a Plains and Swords here. Okay. Let's fire off a Brainstorm. Didn't see any Okos, so I feel safe to save the bolts for possible face damage. We may be getting a Show and Tell here. Ah, fuck. I guess I don't know. Wait, there's Omniscience in the deck? Oh, there's 4. I don't know how I totally missed that there were Omnisciences. Okay. Okay, I don't even know why I tapped out a Spell Pierce there. I'm just prioritizing killing the Shaman for some reason. Poorly played game 2. I'm gonna go up to 4 Scoldings on the play, I think. Down a Swords. I'm just kind of thinking my opponent's not gonna have, like, double Shaman into 3-land Show and Tell payoff that often, but it's probably kind of silly. Okay, keep this. Yeah. Okay, I'll keep the Test of Talents. Was there a window to fetch for Pierce on Atraxa? But you can't spell Pierce Atraxa, but I could have just not killed the Shaman and then saved the spell Pierce. Okay, let's get a Surveil land here. Yeah, that wasn't the Mo. The Mo guy called me at, like, literally 7 a.m. today. I don't... I could get these updates in a text. Could have also not Brainstorm. Brainstorm found the Spell Pierce, so I didn't have it before. I think I want to get max value out of the Brainstorm. I'm just going to Spell Pierce this. We could have Brainstormed also to, like, hide our hand a little bit. Okay, let's pass. Response, I'm gonna Brainstorm. Put back these 2. Yeah, it was an option to hide the Pierce. I think it was okay to just use the Pierce and be able to shuffle 2 lands away from with the Brainstorm instead of just 1, because I'm kind of flooded, right? Really don't want to run into a Stifle if possible. I'll keep that also. Need some pressure. Maybe wouldn't have Brainstorming it away sometimes in a turn. Kind of nice to have the option to have it. Okay, love to have this cruise. Guess I'm just actually gonna put these back. Get Luris mana. Yeah, I kind of just want to hit my land drop, cast a cruise, and to refuel. Thinking if I want to actually play out the Channeler here. Seems like it should be pretty safe. Quat with the 18 months, they welcome back. Okay, let that go. Hard to imagine another Spell Pierce is an actively bad draw in this spot. I know that my opponent's got a good amount of mana, but eventually we're going to have to fight over 3 and 4 mana instants and sorceries. Hope they didn't bring in this Thought Distortion. If they go land Thought Distortion, we're obviously super cooked. Okay, no Thought Distortion. Hard to pass on a counterspell too. Okay, run out of Phantasm. Kind of expected to get pushed. You did, sure. Has more removal, maybe? It's a Surveil land. Graveyard's an Atraxa. I mean, my hand is all counter spells, I'll just let it go. It makes these Spell Pierces a lot worse, I guess, but I think they're already become a lot worse. 2 life also. I think this is just bait, but bait we kind of have to take. Yeah, I want to keep Counterspell Double Pierce up again. Well, we already have another creature in hand, so I think we just graveyard that. Plus I want to fuel my extra cruise. Top card's a Stifle. So this is my opponent's end step. I think I'm gonna go full control. Unholy Heat, target my Supreme Phantasm. Then Spell Pierce my own Unholy Heat. Oh, fuck. I clicked auto pay. Oops. Sorry, not an arena gamer. No mercy. This is Ham Hawks. So we keep gaming. How does anybody play this client? What was that? I just accidentally clicked auto pay. I made it a little oopsie doopsie. I'll bubble myself here. Maybe they'll stifle this. Yep. Yeah, just 4-for-1 myself in a turn. Thankfully, I have the card Treasure Cruise. I think I'd rather use swords and save the scolding for a Bowmasters. Don't have that many threats left in the deck, too. Keep an island here. Been a little while since I've gone for Luris. But worried about Thoughtseize. But my opponent doesn't actually have counterspells, so should feel somewhat comfy. Putting Luris in my hand here. Let's hit a show and tell, show and tell. Yeah, the Thoughtseize is definitely what to be worried about. Because now they can just take the Luris. See, so oh, holy shit. I only have one Channeler left in my deck as a threat. This feels so bad. If it's just too deep in the deck, we're gonna lose now. I guess the Brainstorm makes that a little less likely. I have one bolt. Yeah, I boarded up the combo because my opponent has 3 Grafdigger's Cage in their sideboard. Yeah, I also don't have enhanced surveillances in anymore for the same reason. Just kind of a nightmare scenario. There's my 1 of Lightning Bolts. I guess if my opponent ever casts a Thoughtseize again. The Channeler also has to be the literal last card, probably. Or I guess if they have another Sudden Edict, though, I'm cooked. So this would give me Edict protection. So my opponent's hand is Stifle, Atraxa, Omniscience. I have 5 cards left in my library. One of them is my Dragon Rage's Channeler. There it is. Okay, GG. Mad, 6 months, thank you, welcome back. Ugh, that was such a brutal misclick. Sorry, I just don't play a lot of Arena. The game should have been much easier and over a long time ago. But thankfully the bottom card was not my Channeler. On the die roll, pretty big. Keeping this on to play against Yogg. Hello to you too, Reed. Hopefully get Delirium right now. That's one away. There we go. Ding ding ding. And I drew another one of these also, which is kind of the best draw, or a good draw at least. But just getting this out of Bowmaster range is really key here. Lucky me. Spell Pierce a lot better against the timeless version of Yogg compared to the modern version because of natural order. I'm gonna keep that on top. Pretty gross. Really nice there's no grist in this format too. I guess it's a bit awkward against a Bowmaster. I get to Swords the Bowmaster, thankfully. Sorry, what is the one card I don't have here? Okay, I'll leave that creature. Oh, fuck. Okay. Got it. I think we're getting Bowmastered again. Third Swords to Plowshares. Third and final. My Phantasm's going to be a 6/6 though. I will keep that. I do have a Delirium too. Let's just go ahead and Surveil. Should Brainstorm now. I think it's better to use the Surveil than hold up these. The Brainstorm will still be good. The extra damage matters a good amount here. Cycle's Veil of Summer. Yeah, if Reed leaves a Bowmaster to get next turn, I could just heat it, potentially. But if I did that one less damage, I mean, I didn't know Reed would shock necessarily, but he'd be at 7, and I'd have a 6/6. But there are a few different scenarios where the extra damage mattered a lot. Can't Natural Order, unfortunately. I would love if Reed's turn was just Natural Order, lose to Spell Pierce. Thanks, Gator, with the 21. Hope you're doing well. Of all the people to curve out really well against, I'm happy I'm doing it against Reed Duke on the play. Yeah, I'm still kind of sick today, unfortunately. So what can Reed have? Just Court of Calling and Bowmaster. So if there's a Bowmaster, I want to bait it right now so that I can go heat the Bowmaster, then heat the Orc Army. Looks like a chord. Isn't it nice to just literally have everything at every moment? Wow, just draw perfectly. Let's go, dude. Isn't that nice? Okay, so Reed's sideboard has 4 Thoughtseize, 3 Fatal Push, 2 Veil Summer, a Cease Desist, a Haywire Might, and an Ooze. Let's bring in the Swords, the Heat, 2 Needles. I guess Needle's a little bit worse at this matchup. I can name Shaman, or Cauldron, or Yogg. Only 1 Cauldron. 3 Scoldings. So I don't want 0 Pierce. I want 2. Think we kind of do what we did last round too, just kind of pivot into being more of a control deck. If I played 2 Cruise, 2 Breach, that split, kind of just worried about Bowmaster, -2 Brainstorm for similar reasons. Oh, sorry, I cut the Oracle. So 2, 2, 3. Maybe it's silly to cut Cruise when I have a lot of answers to Bowmaster, and I think pivoting into more of the control plan, Cruise is just such a good card. Not sure. I think I might play 3rd Spell Pierce, actually, on the draw. They're just a natural order, Court of Calling, Demonic Tutor deck. There's like 15 targets. I guess Once Upon a Time's not such a good target, but I am Bulldozer, I am. Up to 4 Veils post-board, so the Spell Pierces can help a little bit there sometimes. Baubles are free cards, it effectively makes it a 59 card deck. That's not exactly how it works, but yeah, I'm not going to cut the Baubles. You're not playing it because it makes it a 56 card deck. Is Breach Bolt still enough a combo to win from a board stall, I think? Yeah, I think so. Also just getting, like, Reed doesn't really have, like, there's no grist in this format, so my Phantasms can just become very difficult to deal with, too. Okay. Let's not misclick game 2 like we did last round. Or was that game 3? I misplayed game 2 and then misclicked game 3, still won game 3. Keep this on the draw against Yogg. Reads on a mulligan on the play. I think I'm supposed to heat the Halfling. With no Grist, it's kind of tempting to like just leave up the Scolding next this turn. Because Reed could just main phase a Bowmaster. But I think drawing the answer to Bowmaster, we're just supposed to main phase. Yeah. Kind of an interesting spot. I'm going to be able to counterspell Cauldron, although it is just a one of. If Reed has second Bowmaster plus Veil, good beats. Nice. Poke down to 11. Cast a halfling. Let's Scolding this. I'll counterspell a Veil of Summer also. Three cards in my graveyard. Okay, Reed's turn. Nice that we can't get got by natural order this turn. Certainly a little scared of it. Sorry, my tea's empty. When we were testing for the Barcelona PT, I would needle so many of Reed's Yogs. Like the good old days, huh? Kind of scared of Chord for Bowmaster. Okay, keep that on top, of course, here. I think we're got to graveyard that with two breaches in hand, right? Okay, Needled Yawgmoth. Tap here. All right, let's just keep this on top. I'm not going to cast anything else off the breach. I want to be able to Stern Scolding a green creature so Reed can't go like land, halfling, natural order as the three cards. Just gonna Scolding that. Reed takes 14. Yeah, so countering the Young Wolf because I don't want to get natural ordered. Miss Lethal Lamau. Oh, yeah. I guess Reed also was just dead to the on-board flashback considered too. Oopsie doopsie. Yeah, the last card's Bowmaster, doesn't really change much. Nice. Alright, defeating the Duke. Drawing perfectly both games. Let's fucking go. 2 removal spells, 2 spell pierces is super nice. 1 land is not. I think I have to mulligan on the draw. Yeah, it's okay, Adderog. You didn't build arena. Okay, mulligan this. I want to keep this one. Not sure what I'm putting back, though. Seth is also on the mold to 6. Yeah, Seth is playing Sultai Show and Tell. Does have 4 Fatal Pushes in the main deck. Put Breach back, right? I think I might put back the Phantasm, since I'm pretty close to having my combo. Feels pretty close. Now, I really want to prioritize finding a counterspell or spell pierce before turn 3, of course. Although I think I just have to draw this, since this is my missing combo piece. Seth has 1 copy of Stifle in the main deck. I'm just not going to play around it very hard. I think I want to cast the Consider, though, so I have the highest chance of finding that interaction. Gets a Breeding Pool end of turn. Maybe we see Lorien revealed. Yep. And finds the Surveil land. The one of Stifle. Fucking shit, dude. Good beats. So now we know we're not going to get stifled anymore. Certainly I'm not going to just tap out when Seth can combo, although I did do that earlier today. Okay, so against Duress, I think we'll Brainstorm here. So let's hide this Spell Pierce. Oh, I don't have another land, though. Bit awkward. Why hide the DRC? I want to be able to go DRC into Bobble into the Spell Pierce next turn. I guess it's being a creature means I don't have to hide it, though. Takes my Consider. It's kind of good to not reveal the play so much, although Seth could have also taken my Bobble. Something I opened myself up to here. So Seth does have 2 Counterspell in his main deck. Does he have one of those here? We have to fetch? Why? Wait, is Seth really gonna counterspell my Bobble? Oh, he's so fucking cracked. Literally no one else in the world. What a great play. That means that we have a pretty good chance of tapping with the game. Oh, sorry, no, we don't, because we're gonna be a mana short. Yeah, we'll fetch. Those only have 2 cards over there. Seems to be a little Brainstorm blocked. It's to see 1 card deeper here. Since it was just round bottom, could you have Bulba first the DRC? Yeah. I just didn't think Seth was going to counter it, but should have been able to see that it was on the table. Might play these disenchants too. Let's see. So I'm going to bring in the Test of Talents, the Pierce. Seth has 3 Veil, 2 Duress, extra Dig Through Time, extra Counterspell on the sideboard, also 2 Agent of Treachery. Yeah, go to game 2, down a game. I should just left the Pierce on top, and then the Dress couldn't take the Channeler. I just wanted to hide my plan next turn completely. How essential is it to have Pierce in your opener? Not that essential, since the combo is not till turn 3. I have 8 2-mana counterspells and the 4 Pierce that can deal with it. Okay, we'll keep this. Not a great hand, but one nice thing about having the Oracle in your hand is you could just deck yourself and then Oracle the next turn, which is something. Let's go ahead and shuffle that away here. How's the Titan matchup? I think that deck just sucks, so I don't know. Not one I really am that worried about overall. Takes the counterspell. Let's go and brainstorm. I think kind of easy to put these 2 cards back. Then let's play out the bauble. But pass. I'm gonna go ahead and Spell Pierce this, since Seth knows I have Spell Pierce. It knows I almost definitely kept it. It seems like a good time to just use it so he can't perfectly play around it. Next he's drawing a land, so we'll have, you know, the 3rd land for show and tell. Do you want to lose to the one of Stifle again? It's maybe not. Okay, put 2 lands back. I think I'll still go for the Surveil land end of turn now that I'm kind of flooded. I think with so many lands too at this point I'm okay. Getting one of Stifled maybe. Good test of talents that. Let's go and let it resolve. Click on your main phase, your telegraphing counter. I need to have full control, or what? What does that mean, click on my main phase? It just auto passes for me? I do want to set up for like Breach, draw a bunch of cards off Bauble. So I just have to click, put a stop here. What a pain. We'll let first have to go show and tell with Veil up. That would be pretty perfect. Oh, perfect. And his counterspell, Fate of Wishes, Omniscience. 4 show and tells, exiled. Get out of here. I exiled 3. Okay, there's one in the hand, sorry. Does the one in the graveyard matter? Matters a little bit, probably. I don't know if there's a regrowth. Oh no, so that does play Sanctuary. Sorry, gamers, just so hard to switch clients like this. Should still be in pretty commanding position. I don't think Fake does get from exile. I think people mix that up because Karn does. Okay, so I'm going to draw 4 cards off the bauble. I'm going to put Luris in my hand here. Charles Watery Grave. So we go Channeler, Luris. First Luris I've cast in a long time. Pierce. Keep that on top. Probably upkeep bottle for duress. Does that make sense? Yeah. What are we wishing for? Grafdigger's Cage, maybe? Grabs a dig through time. It's pretty good. So bauble from hand. Keep that on top. Yes, even if okay drawing this, I just have all three up. I think it's kind of good to fight over this. Get to use my mana a little bit. Don't want to be too stuck on... I can cast Breach whenever I want off Luris, too. Don't want to be too stuck on cards in hand. Okay. Also, Symbol Team is one of his best draws. Oh, did he exile the Show and Tell? Okay, mold guy's calling. Hello. Sounds good. I'm in a meeting. I think my fiance is too, but the garage should be open. Okay, sounds good. I'll try to swing by. Alright, bye. Call me at 7 a.m. this morning too. Meeting. What do you say? I'm streaming right now, old guy. I'm streaming my Magic Arena. I can't come down. I'm playing this Pro Tour champion, Seth Mansfield. We gotta win this tournament to pay for the old guy gamers. Yeah, I'm at a gathering right now. Okay, go to 6. Seth kept 7. Go to 5. Not the best. I'm always playing my Surveil land, so I'm always going to see the top card. Might as well Surveil over there first. We're on the draw, at least. Cast a symbol before Demonic Tutor, so this likely means there's not Show and Tell or Omniscience currently in the hand. I think that if Seth had one or the other, he would have cast the Demonic Tutor. It took him a long time to choose two. Thoughtseize a top card. Pretty bad card to see for us. I have 3 cards in my graveyard, basically 4. Could have 5, 6 if I consider card to the yard. I'll counterspell the Thoughtseize, I think, next turn. Can't give Seth perfect info. I also don't want this treasure cruise to get took. Brainstorm's so good. Okay, deck tech for me, middle of a match, we'll try to get it after this round. Five cards still in Seth's hand, really feeling this mold of 5. Looks like we're getting discarded. Probably still Demonic Tutor in the hand over there, despite known information being gone from the brainstorm. Takes the cruise. Alright, so kind of easy turn, I guess we have. Just land, go. Channeler's okay here. I feel like I want to find another cruise pretty bad. And I think with double consider to dig, I think that's a somewhat reasonable plan to aspire to. Also find like land 2-mana counter. Land Test of Talents would be really good. Countering the Demonic Tutor could be fine. Seth knows about this counter spell. Doesn't have Veil up either. I think I'm gonna counter the Demonic Tutor. If it was known info, maybe I wouldn't, but it feels okay here. And now we have a lot of counters in the deck. We've got double consider to try to dig. I'm feeling okay about this spot. Seth knows about one of my 2 considers. Couldn't spell pierce this. Let's let it go. Or just not respond yet. I need to know, like, can I keep a treasure cruise off the consider or a breach and like draw a ton of cards, or do I have to find a counterspell this turn? This is game 3. Mold to 5 this game. But we were on the draw. I'm gonna Surveil first off of this, I think. See if we get one of Stifled again. Catfish, 11 months, thank you, welcome back. Thinking about casting a dig now. Yeah, looks like he's casting a dig. So I'll see if I can consider into Spell Pierce. So I'm obviously going to keep this cruise. And then YOLO here. Not quite that lucky. Don't cast the unknown consider. It keeps track for you. It doesn't. If you cast to consider, it leaves. So I don't think I'm cruising end of turn here. Or sorry, brainstorming end of turn. Should you remove bauble from the graveyard? Don't they? I still have 1 bauble. You never need more than 1 bauble. Feeling pretty bad. If we consider Lauren over Disenchant, I don't know. This card costs 2 mana. Lauren costs 3. I agree. I'm not super happy to register it, but I think it's the best in slot still. Okay, we lose. I think. I guess, no, because so Seth just has Veil up, so I'll just go for Disenchant instead of a Counterspell here. He definitely has Veil. Do you have a channeler in the yard? I do have a channeler in the yard. I can go for the combo. Yeah, I can untap and win if Seth doesn't do anything else relevant this turn. Which is kind of likely because he has no... There's like nothing relevant he can cast. I guess Stifle? Does Stifle do anything? Oh, can Stifle my Thassa's Oracle trigger. Okay, if he does, he could have counterspell in hand right now, but it doesn't have counterspell in hand. We're good. Okay, I feel good at least about playing around the Veil. So, looking at Seth's deck list, all I see that it could be relevant here is a 1 of Stifle. Or, I guess, 2 of Grafdigger's Cage. But I'm gonna draw Breach. Also, I have enough, yeah, I have enough to go. Breach, Channeler, Bauble. Then deck myself. I guess, is there a Beseiju? I don't see a Beseiju. Yeah, maybe Seth didn't bring in Cage. I think he's maybe looking at his deck list, trying to figure out what he can draw into. Draw 7. Looking at the deck list, though, there's no Spell Pierce. I don't see Spell Pierce. Do you have a list posted? Yeah, exclamation point deck. I post all my lists on moxfield.com. Oh wait, the problem here. Oh no, we have a problem. Fuck. I have two. We found it. We found the problem immediately. Is I have to exile the Oracle. I don't have quite enough cards. Counter Bauble. It's too late now. Oh, it's not too late now. I have 34 cards left in my library. Yeah, I can't I think I'm gonna lose. No matter what. One card in graveyard away. I don't have any swords in the deck at the moment. I need to keep the Oracle in the deck, I think. I guess I could just try to find another Breach. So I'm gonna have to dig deeper anyways. So close. Draw Oracle, show tell in the play. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to get few enough cards. So I have 2 Baubles, 28 cards in deck. How did you do it? I cannot combo this turn, chat. I had one too few cards in my graveyard. When I grieve card, only card left in my deck, and try to win next turn. I literally can't do that. Is why not. I have to leave Breach now. But I'm probably I can shuffle it in with Surveillance, but then how am I winning the game there? Oh, I guess I can. Oh, okay. No, that is the plan. Shuffle it in with Surveillance. I need to get myself in a spot where I can draw. I shuffle it in, then I draw the Oracle, and then I off all my Baubles. Is this only 2 Bauble triggers? So I have 23 cards in my deck. This is gonna be weird. I may rope, although maybe there's not the rope on this client here. Okay, this is the plan. Because I think Seth is almost always going to cast Show until next turn. Although maybe maybe this line is just too telegraphed. But I can also set up to where I'm just going to draw the Oracle and draw a Breach, and then I can win the game with those. So I have 4 Bauble Triggers coming. I have 17 cards in my deck. Just still have to keep going. 5 Bauble Triggers. Wait, what? Did I mess something up? I messed something up, I guess. I surveilled 0? Okay, sorry. Client's just so tough for me. You did this yourself? Thanks, brother. Thank you. I also don't feel live anyway, so with another 7 looks for Stifle, Counterspell, etc. Well, Counterspell doesn't stop it because I just get to put the Oracle into play off the Show and Tell, potentially. Now we're gonna lose to the Show and Tell. Yeah, it would have been also to see this line. I agree. I just misclicked my surveils. I don't know. Not sure exactly how that happened, but it did. Yeah, the line was to, again, we were 1 card short of just winning that turn, and we also found the Oracle really early. We could have won if the Oracle was like deep enough, but it wasn't. So my goal was to just draw like all but like all the cards in my deck besides 1 plus the I wanted to draw all my cards in my deck except 1 was my goal after looping Bauble and with the Breach and the Surveillance enough. So I could get to a spot where I would have the Oracle in my hand, so that Seth goes for Show and Tell again. I get to Show and Tell Fastest Oracle into play, and if Seth has Stifle, I can try to fight over the Stifle, but I maybe just lose the fight. If we get another turn, do we win? Potentially. So that was the plan. Do we die to our Bauble Triggers? No, not. We would manage the Bauble Triggers to where we wouldn't, but I was focusing a little bit too much on that. Starts off with a Duress. I can't imagine Seth isn't going to just combo me here, though. No, we shuffled our Oracle back in with our Enhanced Surveillance. So we do have the Oracle still in the deck. But the problem is we can't win off the Show and Tell. I messaged Seth what I was trying to do. Rough. Looks like it wouldn't matter since he's going to kill this turn. No, I would have, again, I would have put that Oracle into play here to win. That was the plan. I was 1 card short of just doing it on my turn. But the way we had set it up, we were going to be able to put Oracle into play, unless it was our bottom card, we're going to be able to put Oracle into play with the show and tell, and Seth would have either had to have the one of Stifle to stop it or would have lost. Okay. It's Naya Winota. This one's playing Grazer, Huntmaster. It's not like not as much like Doom's List. 1 Galta, 1 Craterhoof, 1 Atraxa, 3 Winota with the Grizzled Huntmaster to find the other one. We won the die roll, which is really nice. Let's keep this. Also 4 natural orders to watch out for. Yeah, let me update the record. Yeah, thankfully no issues this time. Is Stifle like the bottom 5 cards? I don't know if it might have been, but I don't know if Seth because Seth can't attack and then draw 7 also, or can he? I guess he can. Yeah, never mind. I don't know. Maybe. So turn 1 Grazy. Into Colony Garden. Colony Garden nice with Winota. Feels like I should be safe enough to play this Thundering Falls this turn. We're up against a natural order deck, but I already have a counterspell, so I think I'm going to go to Graveyard the Spell Pierce. Better than Ragavan. You may exile a creature from your hand. If you do, search your hand and library for another creature of the same name. Exile them, then shuffle. Then choose a creature. Card you own. Exile the game. So they're sideboard Winota. So exiles this Agent of Treachery, and then they conjure duplicate of Winota for each card. This exile this way. Yeah. I just to make sure I remembered how this worked. And then beyond that, it's just a 4/3, which will get smaller than my Thoughtband Phantasm pretty fast, probably. Okay, so just exiled 1. I'm gonna keep the swords up for Winota next turn. That way I can keep Counterspell up for Natural Order later. So it doesn't seem to have 4th mana. Decides also to not attack with this, which is probably a mistake, to be honest. Cannot pass up on another counterspell. No main deck Veil of Summers though, so I'm just going to play this tapped. Any caverns? Looks like no caverns. So I'm going to go full control. Then just swords the Winota. I want to be able to play around 2 natural orders. Yeah, I think we gotta get in with this. Don't know. Just gonna Lurrus in my hand here. Wait, they sacked the 4/3? Why'd you sack the 4/3? You don't want to sack one of these? What am I missing? I do feel like I'm missing something. Four three is a human? Why is that relevant, though? Natural Order doesn't have to sack humans. Oh, because it doesn't trigger Winota. Okay, that's why. Amy, thank you for the raid. We're playing a Timeless Creator Clash right now. We're 2-1. I think it's Benjamin Wheeler on Naya Winota. We're playing our Surveil Breach combo deck. What did they exile? They exiled Galta. So is outside the game... Can they get stuff from exile here? Because in paper you couldn't... If it just says from outside the game, that would only be sideboard. It wouldn't be exile. So he can get Archon Bowmats. Dude, there's so many freaking creatures. But I don't get to know what they get. Okay. Another Paradise Druid. Love to find a Bauble, of course, to go with my Luri. Cannot say no to this Channeler. I feel like I can even cast a Breach, potentially, this turn. I just have infinite breaches with Dolores. I get to make this bigger. Yeah, let's keep that. But yeah, I could just keep casting breaches infinitely, so just kind of like weird 1 mana or 2 mana +1 counter and Surveil. Then maybe next turn I'm gonna go like Breach Swords or something. Counterspell this. Keep the other counterspell on top. Take 4. Last card's just a Grazer, so nice to have this counterspell here, of course. Cast the Breach from the yard. Surveil the Bolt into the yard seems okay. Use this on the Huntmaster. I guess I should consider first. Just feeling our breach a little bit here. Finding a Bauble would be nice. Finding this Cruise is also nice. I think you could graveyard it. You could also not graveyard it here. It seems kind of okay either way. Okay, so we'll just bolt the 4/3. Don't need another breach. Keep up our counterspell. Get in with our 14/14. Yeah, Paradise Druid had hexproof, so we're never getting through lethal this turn. Resolves. What's better than 1 Supreme Phantasm? Let me know if y'all ever find out. So there's our Enhanced Surveillance. We don't have a Bauble yet, funny enough, after all of these turns. Graveyard the Breach, we have Dolores. I guess I'll keep... I could have graveyarded it and then cast it off Dolores, huh? That's okay, we'll just, combo kill next turn, probably. We are 32 cards deep without a Bauble, but we'll find one with the extra... the Enhanced Surveillance. Okay, I guess another one of these makes it a little bit easier. Okay. Just dump them all in the yard. So we will cast the Oracle in a little bit as soon as we get our graveyard empty, our library empty. Just make sure I'm exiling 3 non-Oracle cards. Nine cards in my library at the moment, so just get rid of these 2 baubles. Havoc, 27 months. Thank you. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Okay, up a game against Naya Winoda. Sideboard 4 Voice of Resurgence, 1 Yasharn. Maybe we'll bring in this Deafening Silence. Not too scared of Deafening Silence. Do I want Stir and Scolding? Scolding counters Grazer, Kami, Paradise Druid, and then Voice. Countering Voice is really good. Let me bring in a Scolding at least, maybe 2. I think I don't want the Spell Pierces, but I do think I want some number of Test of Talents, at least the first copy. Let's do 2 Test of Talents. Do I want to cut my combo? It doesn't feel like... They might have one answer to it, but it does feel like I'm kind of mostly just wanting to be a control deck post-board. So like 2 Test of Talents, 2 Scolding, Counterspell. Does feel like the control plan looks really good against them. Oh, sorry, I don't want the Oracle in my deck if I'm on the control plan. Maybe just 3 Scoldings. It has a good amount of targets. Counters a lot of their 2s. It's kind of like Spell Snare. 2 Test of Talents against the Natural Orders is probably the right number. No Veil of Summers is nice for me to not have to worry about. This looks like a good list. Let's go to game 2. This is a slightly upgraded Jeskai Breach of Honor. I mean, it's pretty upgraded. You get Luris, Treasure Cruise, Brainstorm, Swords to Plowshares. If that's slightly upgraded, it's slightly upgraded, I guess. Let's keep this in the draw, I guess. Bobble would be kind of perfect. Interesting. So in my upkeep, I'm going to heat the Voice. We may just get curved out on here. Alright, what are you going to get? Traxa? Might not be that bad. Because, like, they're mostly just going to get, like... They might just get creature land here. If they don't find another natural order. Is there why can't I see? Okay, I can see. Yeah, they get... Yeah, this is like, whatever. I do have to find a Swords to Plowshares. We don't want to heat up upkeep. No, yeah, I think we do. I think we're just digging for Swords. Keep the Bauble. So I can't go for Breach Bubble yet. I can also just take a hit. To main. pretty good. I think with the Breach in my hand, I can graveyard it. Oh, I should also have gone to second main already. Okay, it's just second main, no attacks. And play my islands, see what their top card is. Could have been good to consider now than trying to find Delirium to like chump, because if I accidentally find Delirium and I attack, I may be kind of screwed. Although I can manage Delirium with my Breach, so it should be fine. They're also going to Winota me next turn. Probably. See if they cast Paradise Druid, or they discarded the Paradise Druid. Discarded 2 Paradise Druids? So they have Delirium, but we can get them on Delirious with the Breach if we need to. Okay. So there's Swords to Plowshares. So I guess we just kind of have an easy-ish turn of Swordsing Atraxa, holding up Heat for the Winota, and leaving this back to block so we're not dead. I think I'm just in on the Breach, not this game. Yeah, I just want to just feel the Breach. So I feel like I can just go like Breach, double removal spell, kill them with the Phantasm. So we'll see if our opponent is doing something besides just casting Winota. Hard to imagine that's the case. Yeah, I didn't see any Graveyard Hate in their deck. There's like a Haywire Might. They have a Beseiju. Which I guess they did hold up the Beseiju last turn, huh? Although they played it now. Okay, there was in fact a Remorseful Cleric. That I did miss it. Wait, there was 2? Does this make copies? I guess it just makes copies. Sorry. Try to draw something then. Oh, oops. Yeah, that one's not arena. Ugh, rough. Sorry, I just totally didn't see the Remorseful Clerics. Good play by them. Looks like no Winota either. Finds a Voice of Resurgence off the Once Upon a Time. They're pretty reasonable blocks. Books me down to 5. Yeah, we have a lot of good top decks. Maybe I should have attacked with my Phantasm last turn. Just like double chump, but that's probably not very good. No, I don't think they got. We boarded out the Thoracle, so there definitely wasn't an Oracle. Okay, right on time. Okay, so now they have to crack the Remorseful Cleric. They have to do that before the Breach dies, or I get to get the Bauble. I can actually Bauble twice because of the Breach. Good. It's kind of interesting. My Phantasm's going to be in, Abyss territory soon enough. Wouldn't hate to keep a second one. I think it's probably better to be digging for, like, swords and stuff. That is swords and stuff. Yeah, we'll just keep that on top. See what they're drawing. Hopefully not a Winota or a Natural Order. Thinking about popping the Cleric now. Okay, like seeing that one. So I'm going to leave this Bauble uncracked so I can just heat the Remorseful Cleric next turn and then start looping Bauble with Lurrus some more. Finds another one of these. Is the mystery card a creature? If it's not, I imagine this one could cast. I'm down to 3. Okay, so now surely Winota is going to hand. Unless maybe they boarded it in. I don't know. So we need to find a swords or a counterspell. We have several looks. I'm going to upkeep heat this. Or maybe I'm going to cast the Breach off the Lurrus, then heat. Sure. What's the one cost that fast? So I got big old 1 mana 20/20s and channelers. So if I cast this, then cast Breach, I can't heat. So let's go. Cast here. Heat the Cleric. So we need a swords or a counterspell still. Got several looks at it. Not that counterspell. Okay. There's our counterspell. So now we just pop this. They are going to get a voice token, which is a little bit suboptimal, I guess. Winning this game without Oracle may be kind of tricky. We Should be able to eventually find a swords and clear up the board, though. With the breach. How many swords have I used? Does it have 3 swords in the deck? That's nice. Okay, so I need to breach before combat, so I don't have to attack with my channelers. I need swords. I need swords. Okay, so just go to second main phase. Yeah, we cited out the Oracle in this matchup. This is game 2. Another counterspell. So I guess I keep that on top. That I what happens? Or am I dead if I kill this? So I kill the voice. I go chump, block the 3rd token, trade Luris for a Huntmaster. I go to 6, and I take 5. Block. Take 5, go up to 6. Sure. And of course, they're in a spot where if they do go all out, then we get to just win on the backswing a lot of the time. One of 3 channels at Oracle. No, enhanced surveillance and 1 channeler is enough. The voice is an interesting one, although I expect them to cast this once upon a time end of turn. So they did take the voice. They did have 6 mana, so if they drew a big one, we get cooked. Keep that. Hopefully I can count. Or I counted correctly. 1 blast with the 18. Thank you, welcome back. Luris is good because it can get you DRC. Well, I'm going to lose the Luris if they sit with everything, of course. Pass to blockers. So block. I save the consider for my turn to dig for another counter spell. Or for another removal spell. Add 1 life. My turn. So I can go Channeler. Consider. If I find a removal spell in the top. Off of this, we just win. Which I felt like was pretty likely. Thank you for 38. Swords are on Phantasm? I guess. Double tap land. Let's take a mulligan on the draw. Okay, keep this. Put back. Let's see. So I'm probably gonna go turn 1. Phantasm. Let's put back the Brainstorm. Phantasm or Heat. Game 1, the counter spells are better because there's no voices. Yeah, so now I guess I need to leave a counter spell on turn 4. So we're gonna probably lead on Archive unless I draw untapped land, which I did draw untapped land, so let's go. Steam Vents, Phantasm. Her name is Filipa? Not Filipina? Okay, thank you. My dyslexia strikes again. Seems worth countering. This is 1 of Boromir, 3 of Boromir in the main. Was that more than Ben? I can't remember. Let's keep that consider. I think I'm just gonna pass. I want to make sure that I know if do I need to consider a Dispel Pierce for natural order. Do I need to get swords? Okay, I'll certainly accept. Not a lot going on over there, of course. Could keep that. I think I'm gonna go to graveyard. Kind of punished. Okay. I think at this point I'll do this. It'd be nice to find Delirium so we have that Winota insurance. Let's see. Let me view battlefield. Oh, I'm gonna attack with my Phantasm. I'll heat the token here if there's a Winota cast. Looks like she's just unfortunately very flooded. Cast a Brainstorm. Counterspell. Game 1. There's no Veil of Slumbers or anything that I'm seeing. So it should be kind of a lock. Don't need to counter this. Just counter the Winota. Discards Agent of Treachery. This card is so perfect for Winota. It's kind of wild. Couldn't we have sacked the Surveillance main prior to with Heat with Delirium if they would have? Oh yeah, I guess so. Big brain. Let's keep both of these. Okay, so if I can find another removal spell, we win. I mean, Counterspell also wins, so let's keep it. Alright, so we get 2 Chumperoos here. Hardcast Atraxa? Is there... I guess that's not... Can't be that. Hardcast Galta. Okay, up a game. I guess this matchup's just good. I don't know. So let's see if her sideboard, how different her sideboard is. Looks like it's the same list. Is this like a known list going around? There is Graveyard 8 in the form of Remorseful Cleric that I see now. Yeah, it must be some kind of list going around. Okay, so I think I like the sideboard play we had last time, where we cut an Oracle, we cut the Third Breach, we cut the Spell Pierces, we cut the Enhanced Surveillances, and then we brought in 2 Test of Talents. Because it just seems like you have a degree of inevitability with like Luris and Phantasm and Channeler. Just want to make sure you don't die, so kind of go max interaction. And Test of Talents is a good way to make sure you don't lose to Natural Order. Spell Pierce not as good against it, I think, because like they can just start paying in the late game. Do I like the yellow art cards? I think they're super ugly. I'm not sure which ones you're talking about, like the Strixhaven Mystical Archives, or... I haven't chosen any of my own arts, I just kind of got the cards I got on this client. Let's keep this. Once upon a time, there was a voice of resurgence. Oh no. Yeah, 5 rounds of Swiss, cut the top 4. So I think we're playing our winning in, but I looked at it kind of briefly, and it seemed like it was possible for us to lose and go in if 4 matches go our way. So probably have to win. Small chance that we could cheese. Okay, don't want that right now. So let me look at what my opponent's top card is. If it's Winota or Natural Order, it's kind of easy to hold up the counterspell here, right? It's Boromir. Well, let's hope that 2 of her 3 unknown cards are not land 4-drop, although we can maybe beat Winota. We did beat Atraxa a lot. Like, Atraxa is just, like, not even that bad. Okay. Okay, well, it looks like we made the right play. This is kind of scary. Channeler was a really nice pickup, at least. Let's graveyard this. Okay, so I'm going to go top Test of Talents, top Stern Scolding. Surveil the Scolding into the yard. Hopefully don't get top decked. Okay, Boromir. So my baubles are going to be countered until I kill this. Let's just leave the swords in the yard. Ugh, Delve interface. Oh, this is 7. I guess we'll just exile 7. Okay, can't really put that back. Okay, so attack with both of these. I may just get a block with each voice into like 2 5/5s, and I block with my Channeler. Okay, 1/1. Oh. 2 chumps, okay. Sure. So game gets interesting if I like have to counter something here. If it's Natural Order, at least they only get 1 token. There's a Displacer Kitten combo deck in the tournament. That was probably a more controlling build than mine, even. So we can get these up to 10 power. They both have to be chumped. Seems it could be okay to keep that. I think it's okay to also graveyard it. So I have to get these up to 11, not 13 powered. Just let this get countered. So block, my opponent's going to have 8 plus 4, 12 damage. But they won't have any voices in play anymore. So I guess I should have done this too. Oh, interesting. The game gets really interesting if I end up having to counter something this turn. Looks like I won't have to. Boromir sack. Well, I'm okay if she Boromir sacks, because then like the tokens don't happen. It doesn't matter that much. Like I think this is just fine. Now I just found 2 swords. I'm sure they're calling me top deck god on the mainstream, which is true. A title I'll gladly accept. Okay, we are in the top 4. Nice. We're on the draw with not a very good hand against Show and Tell. We don't have any interaction. We have the swords. I'm gonna mulligan. Okay, keep this one. Back to surveillance. Getting duressed.
New pairing received.
Takes the brainstorm. Probably getting Surveillant in the turn instead of considering to play around to fill up the cruise. If Seth has his one of Stifle again, I think I just have a hard time playing around it again here. Although I guess I'm just not playing around much by not here. Yeah, it's got to fuel these cruises. Assembling the team. Why is it safe to bobble the card on opponent's turns here? Well, it's better to do on your turn because you can draw Spell Piercer, Consider, and potentially cast those. Oh, there's also Stifle, so it's not safe. But because we know about the Stifle over there. I think I will actually play around it. I'll counterspell a tutor also. I just let this go. Got 2 pair. I want to be able to go like Consider into maybe like Cruise plus Counterspell up. If I Counterspell, I'm like I like much less likely to be able to go Cruise with Counterspell up next turn. Takes one of my 2 Counterspells. Look at my top card. I think I'm cruising no matter what, but yeah, it's just not getting much better. You know what I mean? Joe Land or Spell Pierce is one of the unknowns here. If Seth could have Counterspell, but then Seth also has to have Show Until Omniscience pay off, and it's kind of asking a lot. We did draw the land. Misha with the 41 months, thank you so much. Another land is good. Put some pressure on next turn, maybe. Okay, let me let this happen. Does Seth have third discard spell into fourth land plus Show and Tell plus Omniscience plus payoff as the exact 5 cards? Land, show. I guess we'd have one extra. Land, Show and Tell, Omniscience. No. As exact 5 cards here. Does not. So let's try to get another Surveil land. Try to dig for another piece of interaction. Keeping this. Okay, so we found the Spell Pierce. We put this on top with the ability to maybe surveil it into the yard. There are 4 Fatal Pushes in Seth's main deck, too. The others in top 4, Seth Manfield, Misplaced Ginger, and Arnie. Arnie Hutch. I don't know how to say Arnie's last name. Hutch or something. No! Cancel. Okay, so we might find lethal here. Bolt down to 10. Do the first, so we can surveil a little bit more. Okay, keep that, it's extra surveil, and that's kind of all we care about, right? Okay, GG. Game 1 goes our way. Pretty nice because we get to. I think sideboard games are really good for us because we get to cut all of our removal. That one goes out to all the Thoughtbound Phantasm haters. Finding our one of Bolt there is pretty big. You just get to draw your whole deck though, every time. You set through 3 discard spells and the combo. It was pretty tough. Okay. This is our sideboard plan. Feel pretty good about it. Let's go for it. Hushinbach is how you say Arnie's last name. I love Arnie. Arnie and I became pretty good friends in Barcelona last year. Any amount of swords for Traxa. That's just not the kind of game plan you're trying to play, I think. You're just not going to win against Resolve Traxa enough to have it. Yeah, there may be something better than Disenchant, but like I wanted whatever my Disenchant was to be at least 2 mana and an instant, so I could kill Chalice and I could kill Omniscience sometimes. I need to be instant speed to kill Omniscience, and Wear Tear's not on Arena, so I think it just has to be Disenchant, but maybe there's something better. Okay, gonna mulligan this one. See if Seth keeps your mulligans. A mulligan last game too, right? Yeah. Wizard World Bros champ and Pro Tour champion, yeah. Won the last Pro Tour. Easy keep. Easy bottom. Pretty sure most timeless is still run Chalice. I've run it. I agree, but like when I was playtesting this deck, both of my losses were to Chalice the Void. It felt pretty good to play around. It's like the card is like almost just 2 mana to win the game, right? How close do you feel Bolt is to Heat? Heat kills Oko, so I feel like Heat is better for the most part. Although I don't think there are any Okos in this tournament. There's also like some people still cast Primeval Titan. Kills Winota, kills Yawgmoth. Took the cruise. Yes, that's also won Worlds, right? Yeah, so just every Magic accomplishment ever. Volitron, Twitch Prime, thank you, welcome back. Get lost instead of disenchant. You could do that. Could be better. Although, does get lost hit artifacts and enchantments? I feel like doesn't it miss one of those? It's like creature, planeswalker, artifact. I needed artifacts and enchantments. It's okay. Wait, let's fucking play this top 4 match against Seth instead of fixing the sideboard right now. What's Seth's card for Worlds? I think Seth won a Worlds where you didn't get a card. Yeah, but has Seth won a Timeless Created Clash? We'll see. No second land. And Brainstorm locked. I'm gonna go ahead and cast an Enhanced Surveillance. Valk with the 33 months. Thank you. Welcome back. Just get to dig so much with the Consider and the Cycler and the fetch land here. Seth Thoughtseize my Treasure Cruise. Thankfully for Seth, had Lauren revealed to shuffle here. Yeah, I could potentially combo next. No, we need one more extra mana because you have to cast a Channeler. So I think I'm casting Test of Talents here. I get to see Seth's hand, which is a really big deal. Which will be an uncount. So I need to find another counter spell next turn, of course. Unless Seth just goes for land show and tell right now. I don't think he'll do. I get to dig really hard for this counter spell though. Okay. I guess I graveyard the Channeler. Because I could just find land breach and win, maybe. The Channeler is definitely, like, fine. I'll keep it. Just everything being hidden is so funny. So let's go draw the Channeler. J-Dog with a 26. Thank you, welcome back. So Seth has found land plus 1 mana protection spell to double protect from this, like discard or Veil of Summer, then we get got. And if Seth doesn't, then there's a very, very good chance we get to Surveil into an Underworld Breach to win next turn. I guess we also need to find a bauble. I guess also if Seth didn't find Omniscience and just puts Atraxa into play, we could still win. Yeah. Graveyards, assemble the team. Cast another Brainstorm. Can't fight over this. Also, not as likely to like find another protection spell, right? It has to be Veil of Summer, or the one of Duress, because I've Test of Talents all the Thoughtseizes. So there's 1 Thoughtseize and 3 more Veils to draw 2. Well, it could obviously be there. Sure. I would hate using Test of Talents here, but probably not correct. How good we have Cyborg Bowmasters in deck? It's really good against Brainstorm decks. I don't know. I haven't felt like I've been dying for Bowmasters. Yeah, no Spell Pierces in Seth's deck. So Counterspell doesn't beat Second Veil, but it does beat land. Feel okay about just graveyarding all of them, I guess. Double Spell Pierce. Yeah, second Channeler plus second Spell Pierce seems pretty good here. Oh wait, I guess I need to. I don't have enough mana to play all 3 though. Backup Channeler is good though. If there's a push. How many times have I bought Luris? Several. I don't know, 5 or 6. 4 maybe. Keep this Cruise on top. Breach wins. Yeah, but also Seth could have some interaction up still. Yeah, so Seth has land plus the Veil plus the Show and Tell. We kind of get got. There's double Veil, also get got. Don't really need Test of Talents anymore because we're about to exile all of... I'm going to remember to get rid of the Show and Tell in the graveyard. Last time, it was the first time I clicked through Test of Talents. Seth typed good game. Unfortunately unable to respond until I do this. Shows 2 Omniscience and Atraxa, and we are into the finals, baby. Locked up $200 for the Mold Man. Win this, we might about cover it. I guess I'm never really giving Ginger a window to double, or Bowmaster my double bauble. Innkeeper. And Halfling. Gain a life. I'm just gonna go main phase this Consider. Try to play around Bowmaster a little bit more. I have a 1-mana Treasure Cruise available next turn. Yeah, final's still best of 3. So Ginger casts Demonic Tutor. Gonna find a 4-drop or a 2-drop to play this turn, most likely. So 4-drop for next turn, or maybe he's gonna Bowmaster me. I don't know. If it's Natural Order, it's actually kind of not that bad. Bowmaster is pretty bad. Oopsie doopsie. Let's keep a swords. I don't have a second Hallowed Fountain, so I don't actually have the Swords of Plowshares up right now, unfortunately. Which means I don't really have a very good block. Things get a lot better post board, I think. If I block, I lose the fight. They'll just like sack 2. It's not good to block. Interesting. I'm just gonna grow this now. Not gonna crack the bauble. Pretty good pickup. Doesn't sacrifice anything else. Can't attack, unfortunately. It's fetching first, which is a basic forest. Innkeeper. Can court for 4. Natural Order. Am I dead to a Crater Hoof? I don't know. Maybe. Probably. Usually you're dead to Crater Hoof. This is 16 trample damage, and I have 6 life, 10 power. 16 minus 10. Cool game. Go to game 2. Okay, so in swords, in scolding, in heat, in needle. Cut, surveillance. Breach number 3. I only want to like 2 pierces. Maybe play like 2 cruise, 3 breach. Breach is maybe better. Oracle. I keep forgetting to cut the Oracle. The -2. I think this is how I sided against Reed and liked it. Yeah, I think breach is like your like card advantage card's a bit better because it's not as soft to Bowmasters. Has a couple Veils, has an extra Cauldron, which maybe comes in. A couple pushes. Could be better to play Enhanced Surveillance or Test of Talents. In this matchup, it's like there's a lot more pressure on your mana, I think, than there is against the Winota deck. Yeah, there's only 2 Cauldrons, so. Oh, there's only 1 Cauldron that's in the sideboard, so not gonna bring in Disenchant. Yeah, I think I had 1 more cruise and 1 less breach, but I think I want to be on 3 breach this time. Rise Iterations, Banned and Legacy, not good enough for Timeless. Well, this Cruise is better, right? We have Cruise and Breach are kind of like our more than 1 mana card advantage cards. Or like I would play the 4th Cruise over the first Iteration. Iteration also is kind of bad in the show and tell format where like you just can't cast it; it's too slow. You know what I mean? Yeah, also Force of Will is pretty messed up with Iteration. Okay, I'm gonna play for game 2 with a sick hand. So I'm gonna go Steam Vents, Phantasm. I'm not gonna play a Bobble out. If we draw a land, we get to go 2nd Phantasm, Bobble. Holy shit. Take this though. I think we can reread that. Play around Bowmaster. Good luck. No grist in this format, too. Guess I didn't need to play this yet, huh? Probably gonna swords the little Athena there. Because I have another Phantasm hand, I'm just gonna block here. It's kind of good against the natural order deck, I think, to block here. No, really nice there's no grist in this format. I said that a few times, I guess. Demonic Tutor for a Fatal Push, maybe? Sure. Let's wait a turn on the breach, I think. Keep a Scolding. Maybe that's bad, I don't know. Just the Graveyard is pretty good here, too. Seems fine. You can go like Breach, channel, consider, bobble, attack for 5, hold up the Stern Scolding. I think I need that one so bad. Guess I should probably just consider again. Attack. Name Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Maybe name Haywire might. Name Haywire might. Besage you, yeah. Second, you don't really want to draw the second needle that often. So Ginger has Bowmasters. Ginger won game 1, so we're probably gonna go to game 3 in a second. Hard to imagine this is a particularly bad draw. I guess they can choose by natural order. No, they can't. There's no way for them to draw order and a green thing in the same turn. Okay, let's go to game 3, like my sideboard plan. 6-hour stream, all comes down to this. Will we be the timeless creator class champion with Hotbound Phantasm? Had to beat 2 Pro Tour champs to get here. Gotta pay for the mold. Gotta pay the mold, man. Yeah, Ginger's really good. Could lose to Agatha's Soul Cauldron, but it's only a 1-of if I... Well... Kinda wanna bolt that. Just gonna bolt it next turn. Nah, it's actually not much problem just playing this. So Ginger has Bowmasters up. Keep that, I guess. Doesn't cast Bowmasters. Interesting. Not sure how weak my hand is to the Thoughtseize. Hand's pretty gross. Probably. This is a good modern. We've trophied with the deck of modern. Takes the cruise. Not too surprised about that, I guess. Okay, untap to my turn. Could get maybe Bowmaster plus Veiled. Could keep this. I'm gonna graveyard it. Be okay to keep. So I guess there's just no Bowmaster over there. Or maybe there is. Push makes sense. Yeah. It's kind of just okay to trade 1-for-1 forever. Also against when we're on the draw here, we have Luris. We've got Cruise and Breach to draw into. No Surveil land. Another little Athena. Here it comes. Oh, I don't know why I didn't think of the protection like that. Fuck. It's pretty bad. I guess I can go Needle Yawgmoth, hold up Spell Pierce for Natural Order. I might have punted the game there. Yeah, he held the orc so long. Well played. Second Bowmaster would be pretty tough to beat here. I think Ginger has a Yawgmoth or Natural Order in hand, but doesn't have 4th mana. I think I gotta use the Spell Pierce there. So now, Yawgmoth would be uncounterable, but Yawgmoth is needled, so it could still counter Natural Order. Pretty exciting game. So, it's Cord, I guess, can Cord for up to 3. Not sure what he's getting. Cord for 2, just another Bowmaster maybe. And then attack with the Orc. Well played. Am I blocking? Don't think I can block. So I'll go Breach. Swords the Bowmaster. Play a Bauble. Hopefully the last card is Yawgmoth, not Natural Order. We'll get got. Drew the second needle again, unfortunately. Well, it's pretty bad. This is 5, 6. Not really seeing a lot of avenues to victory. I feel like maybe blocking last turn, I'd be at 10, and then I'd be taking less. Here, it just doesn't feel like we have outs. Go to 1, but yeah, I think this is GG. Good game. Yeah, good run. I kind of didn't think Ginger had the Bowmaster because I thought he would have played it earlier. But obviously, I kind of threw the game when I swords the Young Wolf. Tough game though. Tough opponent. Well played. Second place ain't too bad. $200. We'll take it. Congrats to Ginger winning the event. Modern Showcase Challenge tomorrow. All day. I mean, my hand was pretty good. Ginger just played really, really well. It's tough to play against. I think the Swords was that bad because I think like most players are casting